Hi, welcome back to Ethical and Faithful Hacking. We're going to do device configurations with payloads today. So please watch the first video to get Arduino configured. We're going to jump right into configuring Arduino for the ATTiny85 and make it a keyboard injector. Well, we'll make it whatever it is. And of course, as always, these are for educational, entertainment purposes only. Don't do anything malicious with this. And just use this for your knowledge. So first thing we're going to do is open Arduino and add the Digistump Arduino option, that package there. So go to Arduino, go to File, Preferences, and then those little two clicky thing there, and go over to the Digistump Arduino right there and choose OK. So insert it in the list. If it's not in the list, it's just a text list. Just put it in the text list. Choose OK and OK. You'll see it download in the bottom right-hand corner. After that's done, go over to the Boards Manager, which is this little icon over here. Click on that and type Digistump. Drop down the Digistump AVR boards and install it. So you see I've already got it installed there, so I don't want to remove it. But go ahead and install that thing. So now we got Digistump. We can close that back out. You can ignore this, by the way. There, we can ignore that in the screen. That is inconsequential. So now we're going to go over to the tools. We're going to go to our board, and instead of our ATTiny core or our ATTiny85, we're going to go over and choose the Digistump AVR boards Digispark. So Digistump AVR boards Digispark. So choose that. And if you go down for the micronucleus variant, the default apparently is just fine. That works just fine. I'm using the 16 megahertz clock, no USB for that one. So if you'll choose that, hopefully it'll work with you as well. So that'll be just fine. And there are no other changes that I've made right in here, so there's nothing else that I've changed. The programmer, well, if you want to choose the programmer, the micronucleus is what we're using there, but I would just actually try to leave that blank until we're prompted for different things in the future. All right, now that we've got that set there, let's go ahead and let's get the DuckSpark 3. Now this is a little, this comes from Duck to Spark, and I've changed it so that we can go grab this thing. And what I did is I gave you the raw link, so you can just do a wget here. You don't have to go through and do anything else. Just wget the file. So let me pop this over here, and we'll do a wget and pop that in, and there you go. You got the Duck to Spark 3. Now that Duck to Spark 3 is just straight up, it's just Python, and I went through and tried to correct some of the minor glitches in the MAME82 that was included in there, which, right there, this is their code, and this is just something I cleaned up a little bit in a couple of places. Now, I know people will say, "Oh, that's not cleaner. That's a mess." Well, there you go. It was their code originally, and I tried to make it better so it doesn't error on my system. But your mileage may vary, right? So there you go. Now over here, if we want to go over and get this encoder.jar, you actually need to go over this master. You can't just grab that one the same way we did on that one, unless, that raw is just probably not going to work there. But that'd be kind of fun to try. Let's give that a shot. Let's go right here. So grab this, and what I'll do is take out the GitHub, and we'll try that. I'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Wget on that. It'll only take a second. Yeah, not found. So nope, not going to work. Let's go ahead and pop on over to the GitHub site here for this, and you'll use Firefox for that. So or whatever your browser is, right? You want to use that so you can get that up and running. And pop over and download that that file there. So over here in the master, let's go down to encoder.jar. That right there, the encoder.jar. Just choose the download the raw file and remember where you save it. So download that file and remember where you save it. Click, get rid of that. And now let's go over and test this stuff out. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot, see what comes up, and we'll go from there. Let me grab this now in Arduino. I've got the duck to spark 3 there. Now I need to move from my downloads directory here the encoder. So the encoder, I'll put that right here. So now I've got the encoder here, and we're just going to try to create something for like a RubberDucky. So let's go ahead and give that a shot. What we'll do is echo string, did I type this, out to demo.duck. And you can see that on the screen as soon as I pop that thing up. You just type that string. This right here in a RubberDucky code tells it to type a string. And you say, did I type this? And out to demo.duck, right? So if we look at this, we have demo.duck right there, and it just contains string, did I type that? And so let's go back over and we'll look at the Java jar stuff. And so Java jar, we will be looking at that for encoding it. So let's grab that, go over and encode this thing, go back. And now we've encoded it. So if we look over here, we've got this raw.bin. Nice. Raw.bin. If you cat raw.bin, it's going to give you a whole bunch of binary gobbledygook. So wait, it's a little bit bigger. So it won't really help. And now let's go over and let's do the / let me do that duck to spark. So I'll do a Python 3 duck to spark right there in that raw bin. Now the input file, we need to specify the input file right there, the raw bin. And then the L1 is how many times we run it, and then our output file, and that's raw.ino. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's do the -i there. How many times we want to run this thing? 1, and then our output file raw.ino. Now we can cat this raw.ino, and that right there, as you can probably tell, is a sketch, right? This is a sketch for Arduino. So now we take this that sketch right there. Now I'm going to pop this out to xclip, which I've got an alias for xclip. If you want it, you can have it. So just go right there, and that allows me to copy and paste stuff in. So now if I go over here and I paste this in, then that's what it does right there, and it's going to just make the light blink and say, where is the statement? Did I type this? Where is that? Drop this down a little bit. Oh, there it is. So over here, we've got this hexadecimal code that's coming through right there. And that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead, and what we're going to try to do is upload this. And be sure you've got your ATTiny85 ready for this. Because with the ATTiny85, we can sit there, and I'm pulling mine out right now. So I got the little ATTiny85. And let's go ahead and choose upload. And it should give us a, it should tell us to insert the device. Because we have to insert device when it tells us to. Now it says it's done uploading. Let me, there we got the, of course I had this hidden the whole time, so there you go. But that's it. So that is device found. It uploaded it. Let's see if it worked. So going back over, we'll grab another little text window here, and I'll just pop this in. And let's see, we'll give it 5 seconds. And after 5 seconds, it should type, did I type this on the screen? There you go. So it is working. We now have that on the device. So what you want to do after this is go find a payload over here, and then just do the same thing. Do the for the payloads, go ahead and encode the payload, and then convert the payload. And I am using the Duck to Spark 3 right there to do that. And you can download that from my GitHub page. And remember, that is just a modification of someone else's work, meme's work, not my own. Hope that this is helpful, and I look forward to talking to you later.